We've all been there, walking down the street. You see someone approaching. In a split second, you make a judgment, safe or not, friendly or not. Our brains are wired for these snap decisions. They're called heuristics, mental shortcuts that help us navigate a complex world. Think about choosing a cereal at the grocery store. Do you analyze every ingredient list? Probably not. You might grab a familiar brand or the one with the most appealing packaging. Heuristics in action. These mental shortcuts are often based on past experiences, emotions, or even biases. By becoming aware of these mental shortcuts, we can make more informed choices and navigate the world with greater confidence. Imagine your brain as a computer. To save energy and processing power, it develops shortcuts. These shortcuts, our trusty heuristics, come in various flavors, each with a unique way of simplifying information. One common type is the availability heuristic. Ever notice how after watching a shark movie, you're suddenly convinced every dip in the ocean is a life or death scenario? That's your availability heuristic kicking in. It makes us overestimate the likelihood of events that are easily recalled, often due to vividness or recent exposure. Then there's the representativeness heuristic, where we judge the probability of something based on how similar it is to our existing stereotypes. Picture this. You meet someone who's passionate about coding, introverted, and wears glasses. Are they more likely to be a computer science student or a history buff? Our brains tend to gravitate toward the computer science label, even though statistically it's not necessarily more probable. The anchoring heuristic is another powerful player. It makes us overly reliant on the first piece of information we receive, even if it's irrelevant. Imagine negotiating a car price. The salesperson throws out a high number initially. Even if you negotiate down, you're likely anchored to that initial figure. Heuristics are more than just quirky brain tricks. They hold immense power in shaping our perceptions, decisions, and ultimately, our lives. By understanding them, we unlock a deeper understanding of ourselves and our interactions with the world. One of the most significant advantages of mastering heuristics is their ability to streamline decision-making. In today's fast-paced world, we are bombarded with choices, big and small. Heuristics provide a cognitive shortcut, allowing us to make quicker decisions without getting bogged down in endless analysis. But the benefits go beyond speed. Heuristics can boost our confidence. When we have a set of mental shortcuts to rely on, we feel more equipped to tackle challenges and make choices. This newfound confidence can spill over into various aspects of our lives, from personal relationships to professional endeavors. However, it's crucial to remember that with great power comes great responsibility. Influence isn't about manipulation. It's about understanding what motivates people and using that knowledge to guide them towards a decision. By mastering the 6 fundamental principles of influence, we can ethically and effectively nudge others in the right direction. First, we have reciprocity. Humans are hardwired to return favors. When you do something nice for someone, they feel obligated to reciprocate. This principle can be as simple as offering a genuine compliment or as grand as giving a helping hand. Next comes scarcity. We value things that are rare or in limited supply. Think about limited edition products or exclusive deals. By highlighting the scarcity of an opportunity or resource, you instantly make it more desirable. Authority is another powerful influencer. People are more likely to listen to and obey those they perceive as credible experts. Establish your expertise by showcasing your knowledge, experience, or credentials. Consistency plays on our desire to align our actions with our words and past behavior. When people make a public commitment, they're more likely to follow through. Encourage consistency by getting people to agree to small requests before presenting larger ones. Liking is pretty straightforward. We tend to say yes to those we like. Build rapport by finding common ground, offering genuine compliments, and displaying empathy. Emotional intelligence, the secret source of influence. Ever notice how some people just have a knack for connecting with others? They walk into a room and instantly people gravitate towards them. Often it's not about what they say, but how they make others feel. This is the power of emotional intelligence, or EQ, at play. EQ is the ability to understand and manage our own emotions and the emotions of those around us. In the context of influence, it's about reading the room, adapting your approach, and building genuine connections. One crucial aspect of EQ is empathy, the ability to step into someone else's shoes and understand their perspective. Empathy allows us to tailor our communication to resonate with the other person's emotions and needs. Self-awareness is equally important. By understanding our own emotions, strengths, and weaknesses, we can leverage our strengths and work on areas that need improvement. This self-awareness allows us to present ourselves authentically and build trust with others. Heuristics in action, everyday strategies. Mastering heuristics isn't about memorizing a list of cognitive biases. It's about integrating these mental shortcuts into our daily lives to make better decisions, communicate more effectively, and solve problems with greater ease. Let's start with decision-making. The Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20 rule, suggests that 80% of our results come from 20% of our efforts. By identifying the most impactful 20%, we can prioritize tasks and maximize our productivity. Another helpful technique is chunking, where we break down complex tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. This approach makes challenges feel less daunting and allows us to make steady progress. In communication, the rule of three suggests that ideas presented in threes are more memorable and persuasive. Think about slogans, speeches, or even jokes. They often rely on the power of three. Active listening is another crucial communication skill. By fully engaging with the speaker, asking clarifying questions, and reflecting on their message, we demonstrate respect, build rapport, and gain a deeper understanding of their perspective. Building connections and winning people over. Imagine walking into a networking event or a job interview. It's easy to feel overwhelmed or unsure of yourself. But what if you had a set of tools to navigate these social situations with grace and confidence? Building rapport is the foundation of any successful interaction. Start by finding common ground, whether it's a shared interest, hobby, or professional background. People are more receptive to those they perceive as similar to themselves. Body language speaks volumes. Maintain open posture, make eye contact, and mirror the other person's gestures subtly. These nonverbal cues signal interest, trustworthiness, and create a sense of connection. Asking open-ended questions is another powerful tool. Instead of asking yes/no questions, encourage the other person to share their thoughts, experiences, and perspectives. Some personal growth hacks for you. Mastering heuristics isn't just about influencing others, it's about mastering ourselves. By adopting a growth mindset, building healthy habits, and managing our time effectively, we can unlock our full potential and live more fulfilling lives. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities and intelligence are not fixed, but rather can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, learn from your mistakes, and never stop seeking new knowledge and experiences. Habit formation is the key to long-term change. The cue routine reward loop is a helpful framework for establishing new habits. Identify a cue that triggers the desired behavior, establish a routine, and reward yourself for consistency. Time management is essential for productivity and well-being. The Pomodoro technique, where you work in focused 25-minute intervals followed by short breaks, can help you stay focused and avoid burnout. Navigating the maze, bias, resistance, and burnout. As we delve deeper into the world of heuristics and influence, it's crucial to acknowledge the potential pitfalls and develop strategies for navigating them effectively. Cognitive biases are systematic errors in thinking that can lead to flawed decision-making. Confirmation bias, for example, is our tendency to seek information that confirms our existing beliefs while ignoring evidence that contradicts them. To mitigate confirmation bias, actively seek out diverse perspectives and challenge your own assumptions. Resistance is a natural human response to change or perceived threats. When trying to influence others, it's essential to anticipate and address resistance with empathy and understanding. Listen actively to their concerns, find common ground, and offer win-win solutions. Burnout is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged exposure to stress. To prevent burnout, prioritize self-care, set boundaries, and delegate tasks when possible.